Oh yeah, you're definitely the best man. I should have told you this last week so you had time to prepare. Oh yeah, use that. That'd be amazing. Is it like a reception speech about a swashbuckling? See how specific you can make it. like very pumped. I'm like, I got my arm around him the whole time he's trying to give a speech. He keeps taking it off, I keep putting it back on. I'm into this. Who ship, isn't it? Is it a nice ship? Well, that's weird. Why would you keep the entrance? It's for the secret. He doesn't have a secret. It's okay, they can make Brandy or we'll make room for my new father-in-law. Yes. Oh, super yes. What? Can I smack it away? Like, I just said yes. What more do you want from me? He wasn't even done talking. I said yes. I'm ready to go, baby. I will. shit, did you just Charlton Heston my wedding? Okay, cool. What the hell is going on? We take like 1 week off. Wait, they can't hear any voices right now? That's a problem. That's a problem. Oh no, I hear it. Maybe it just gets... No, it's like, no, I hear it. Maybe it just gets... No. Yeah, I can hear it on my end when I turn on the stream. Just definitely working on art going out. It doesn't matter. The global volume controls always resets itself at every time the song starts over or a new song begins. No, I'm turning them back. I usually turn them down both. I usually have to adjust both. They reset a few times during the stream that I have to keep turning them down when I notice. I don't know I don't know why it happens. Yeah, they should. Everything should be playing as normal right now. Everything looks normal. Let's see, the settings have plays. That's so weird. I don't know what has changed here. Everything that was like on Yeah, the volume's really low too. Like when I turn on the stream, the volume's really low too. Like for you guys, I can hear you, but it's very low. I don't know if this is a problem with Twitch or a problem with our settings, but it's a problem.
Upon completion of the ceremony, though, Buop is going to cast ceremony. Lynn giving you a little wink.
Okay.
And she helps to bond Uviola and Flynn together. For the next 7 days, you each gain a +2 armor class while you are within 30 feet of each other.
Cool. Well, we're leaving. No.
Is that the code word?
There's no code word, man. Just let the marriage happen, you know?
I'll look at Brimnir. Is he serious?
Yes, I'm serious. What's wrong with you?
I can cast counterspell. I don't see the point.
Gilbert holds the knife up and sheathes it in, and then he holds out his arms as he says, "My son-in-law, I am
Daddy!
delighted to have you within the family."
Oh, that's so great of you to hear. I mean, to hear from you. I mean, I got into the banana schnapps already. I'm not gonna lie. I was a little nervous.
Now then, why don't you tell me more about this problem that's ailing you with um, Captain Jarlaxle, and maybe we can't see if we can do something about it.
Oh, yes, Daddy. Well, you see, Jarlaxle is trying to kill me and my friends, and he took my boat. Can you help me?
Are there no other details?
And I
We
look at
stole his sword.
Bramnir. Oh yeah, we stole his sword too. That was probably not that great of an idea.
He attacked you all, didn't he? Though.
I
Sure.
mean, he did.
Well,
Well,
sort of.
who attacked who?
Oh,
Well,
Actually,
he's
no,
he
straight.
didn't want to be stolen from,
I can't.
so
I did.
we fought back.
Yeah, I can't say that because I wasn't anywhere near that, so I have no idea who attacked who at that point.
He came in a clearly hostile way and was going to try and steal from us, and we preemptively destroyed a significant portion of his ship and stole his sword.
Yes, that all happened just like that.
So, I mean, we probably could have just let him steal a little bit of our stuff and be on our merry way,
That would
but
have been easier for sure. Yes,
then we would have missed out on a pretty sword.
that is also true. So that's basically the gist of it.
It seems as though you've provoked his ire to an extent where he can't back down anymore, though. He's drawn in a lot of favors from his own band of bandits, mercenaries, thieves, and pirates.
Yes. We were just going to kill him. Is that a problem? Or
Should we not?
I don't know what the etiquette is.
Yeah, me neither.
Single combat. Can we do that?
Or can we challenge him to a duel? I don't think any of us would win one-on-one. I might.
It's unlikely you could convince him into such a thing.
Oh yeah, pirates. None of you have any honor. Sorry.
Whoa, ouch, man.
That was the lich.
I never claimed to have honor either.
That's fair.
Is there like a buffet or?
Something
I don't
about
know.
angel cake.
What does the spread look like?
There is a small spread of meats, breads, cheeses, and other things. It's basically just one giant charcuterie board.
Oh, that's great.
Is there
I
a
don't.
DJ or a bard? I suppose.
Is it an open bar? Oh,
Well, he said he gave us each a pony.
Oh, I'll have
Pony
a
cake.
pony.
Pony cake.
Oh,
He just went into a room full of pirates and he said, "I'm giving each of you a pony."
they don't go down particularly well, thank you.
nobody here's arguing.
Yeah.
Where's my pony?
Where's our ponies?
Brimnir likes using them as weapons.
They're very effective.
I don't trust any of the food, so I'm eating a good berry.
Flynn,
Yeah,
what are we doing?
I don't know. I thought I was gonna eat some of. I was gonna eat some of the food they got here for us. You know.
I mean, more like, are you now a married man? Are you staying?
Yeah,
Or
I mean,
like,
you were at the. Why would I stay here? This place is a shithole. No offense, no offense.
your wife is right
I
next
take
to
it
you?
then that you're off to build a house to
Uh,
live with my uviola.
I'm off to make money so that I can afford all the children I put in Uviola last night, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So Daddy's got to get back to the open sea. It was lovely hanging out with all of you. Party looks great. You know, uh, we should probably be going soon. Soon. What do you think, guys?
Yeah.
I
Uh,
literally
Um,
have no idea how we got into this situation in the first place.
I mean, that's usually what we say almost every weekend of our lives, damn near.
I
So
think
uviola is clutching at your arm,
the
and she looks
bar.
at you and says, "You're leaving me already?"
Yeah, that's why we did the wedding night last night. Is because we gotta get out there and I gotta earn a living. You know how many families I gotta pay for?
I think the bar would suggest further investigation. There is steps going down that seem very interesting to me.
Oh, you want to look around this place a little bit longer?
I think it would be very, very informative. Didn't your your priest friends that said Godfather point you in this direction, and then the teleporter sent us here, and then the steps go down, and the curse is down, and we I think this is a good place to start.
Yes.
Oh shit!
Hello. Apologies. I'm here.
It was an excellent
My
ceremony.
you missed my awesome role play, Sarah. I did a wedding ceremony and it was amazing. It was fun.
I would
I
say you could see the
absolutely rewatched.
recording, but it didn't work. No, the recording didn't work.
Oh, I'm sure it was great. Just let me know, Flynn, where you're registered, and we're all good.
Everywhere?
Oh, the bed, the bath, and the beyond. You're registered everywhere.
All of it.
Apologies for interrupting here. It appears that we are engaging with bandits.
No, these are the wedding guests.
I mean, they're probably
It,
bandits
Oh,
too, to be fair, but yeah, these are the wedding guests.
You can start a fight if you want, but they put on a spread.
and we get ponies. I mean pony casks. Sorry.
I don't know why he'd give us coffins for ponies. He didn't even give us ponies.
Are you bringing your newlywed along to the assassination? Or
No, I think you should probably stay here, Uviola, and eat.
Rear the children.
Yeah, rear the children. I just shrug.
But we've undergone ceremony together. I cannot leave your side ever.
Okay, so come along. I don't give a shit. You're probably gonna die. I'm gonna look at her dad and I'm gonna say she's probably gonna die in like 5 minutes.
Hey,
I
don't say
cannot
that.
abide the notion of you leaving, or you leaving with her.
Code
Oh,
word.
If you will but
What is,
wait, I will help to pay for the construction of a home here.
no, that's okay. I don't. Look, man, I didn't really want to do this in front of everybody, but I got so much more money than you. It's fucking stupid. Okay. I can afford my own house. All right. All I'm saying is we got to go down. We got to explore this thing. If she wants to come, she's more than welcome to come. She can come with. I'm not gonna stay here and piss my life away in this podunk two boat shithole you call a town. This place is disgusting. Daughter's kind of nice, like her, but we gotta get a move on here.
Wife, you mean?
Yeah, my wife, whatever.
I wasn't asking.
Well, I don't need your permission.
Oh boy.
Uh,
Sister, we better be careful.
Flynn, we should. I mean, Viola is a lovely lady. She's welcome to join us.
That's what I'm saying. She can come with too. He's saying she can't go and I can't go. I don't have a problem if he tells her what to do, but he can't tell me what to do. I'm married to her, not to him.
Friend, friend Gilbert, friend Gilbert, friend Gilbert. You knew what kind of man Captain Flynn was before you asked um him to marry your daughter, correct? You knew that he was a
Scumbag.
advent that
Whoa,
yes, well,
whoa.
a, a traveling sometimes pirate on the waters, sometimes um adventurer more on land, but you knew that he didn't stay in one place for very long. You knew that of him, correct?
I learned that when he defiled my daughter.
hey, hey.
No,
Hey,
sir,
whoa. I defiled her at
Gilbert,
least 3 times.
you mean he
He's
defiled
referring
her?
to in the past.
So when so when we came and you asked him to marry her this time, you knew what kind of man Mr. Flynn, Captain Flynn was. What made you think that
In
you
the
could?
past, yes. To
What?
restore my daughter's honor, I was insisting, and I'm not going to back down now, and best as I can tell, you lack a crew to stop me.
I don't need to fucking have a crew. You know why? Because we're on fucking land, and I just headbutt him right in the face.
How tall are you, Flynn?
6'5", 6'6".
I'm gonna need an athletics check from you with disadvantage.
Yeah, because you'd have to bend yourself in half to headbutt him in the face.
20.
Shy.
Oh wait, why did it roll strength? Oh, that's athletics. That's
Oh,
why.
that's aesthetics.
I have a
Flynn
Yeah.
just bows aggressively.
I just.
Disadvantage, so it's gonna roll again because
That
you
was
have to fold in
disadvantage.
half.
That was
No,
disadvantage.
that was a single roll.
What the fuck? It asked me disadvantage. In fact, it's still highlighted right now.
Bend
The
and snap.
minimum you can get is
So-
20 anyway.
So 20. Yeah, I know. 20. 20 with disadvantage and 28 with advantage.
So 20.
So 20. Yes.
Ooh. He ducks his head out of the way as you try to do so, and everyone else on the shore draws their weapons and looks menacing as he holds up a hand and he says, Hey now, hey now. Flynn, you're a right bastard, who's been a friend some of the time, an enemy most of the time, and an asshole all the time.
That's fair.
You did wrong by my daughter, and I'm having you do right. If you stay here and agree to set down some roots and take care of my daughter, I'll help you deal with Jarlaxle. And I'll muster the other pirate princes and we'll go hunting after him. But you'll not be having a part of it.
All right, that's fair. Okay, I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna set some roots here, and I look at this place. I like brush some dust off of a table that's wobbling on 3 legs. This place.
It's a fine place, Captain.
So, who wants to sell me a house? Anybody got a house here for sale? In the bar.
I'll set about helping you build one if
I
you
don't need to
agree
build
to
one.
all this.
I'm gonna point at some halfway well-dressed guy sitting at the bar. One of the guests. I'm gonna say, hey, how much do you sell me your house for right now?
This pirate arches an eyebrow and he says, Well, it's not a proper house, but I'll sell it to you for 200 gold.
Oh my god, really? And I just reach into my pocket and pull out 200 gold. 200 gold. There you go. Now we got a house. Is that your boat out there? And I point to the boat that we admired earlier. Whose boat is that?
The tiefling steps forward.
All right, how much for the boat?
Texaria. He just kind of smirks and he says, "How much for my boat?"
Yeah, what, like 150
Slipknot?
gold? What is? How much money do you want for the boat?
I'll take 2 of your ships.
I don't
For
have
that.
a ship. That's why I'm asking to buy that piece of shit right there.
Then I think that means you're fresh shit out of luck.
Oh my god, this place is a fucking shithole, and I can't deal. I can't deal with this right now. There, I bought a house. I'm setting down roots. Okay, nobody will sell me a boat here. So it looks like I'll
You
just be a
can
farmer.
If you can show for 1 year that you'll be sitting tight,
A whole fucking year?
that
No,
you can be.
no, no. I can't. I can't do a whole year. Look, man, I can't even do 2 weeks in prison. All right, I get in there, I bust out immediately. Bramir, come on, help me out here. What, you're just sitting here watching this?
I'm tempted to just leave. This is hilarious.
Fucking fireball these guys or something. What, you just sitting there?
What on earth makes you think I'd take your side in this exchange? You've just married this woman.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm trying to divorce her. I'm saying I'm trying to go out there and do my job, and this guy wants me to be a farmer. You know what's going to happen if I become a farmer here? She's going to die. The kids are going to die. I can't be a farmer. I'm not built to be a farmer. Look at me. I'm lanky.
I don't know what you think I have any say in any of this. I don't. I've got bigger shit to do with. You can just stay here and be married.
What the fuck? You're not even going to help me fight my way out of the situation? You're just like, okay, you're fucking
If you want to
married.
fight, by all means. I'm just gonna watch. I have no beef with these people. I already have enough people with beef with enough people. A lot of them because of you. So
What?
you know,
What? That's not
like
true
if you
at
could
all.
just lie. Like if you're gonna be here for a year, learn to lie. Remember, I've never said pip pip cheerio
All the time.
in
You
my
just-
entire existence.
You literally just said it.
Like, this is revenge for that, you understand? Me abandoning you right here.
Oh, okay,
You've
so...
been journeying with me for nearly a year, and your impression of me involved the phrase pip pip cheerio.
That's... You
Um,
keep saying it! I haven't even said it
That was
once!
pretty alienating.
I think that indicates the level of friendship we have between us. So,
Oh my
enjoy
god!
married life. I may send you a sending every now and then. I, was going to do a speech, but I mean, you're clearly an asshole, so
Oh,
I
you
don't
son
think anyone
of a
here cares to
bitch.
hear anything about it. But the rest of us, we can go. Where would we like to go?
Maybe we can have them help. His father-in-law said he'd help us kill Draxel, right?
Yeah.
He said after a year.
No. What he was, he'll help. He just wants you to commit to at least a year of staying put. He'll lift the travel restriction on you after a year if you can prove that you can stay put.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
So
What's a year in an elf's life?
it's nothing.
Yeah.
What's a year in this
Really?
shithole? Everything.
And he's a half elf.
Flynn, romance is complicated. Love is compromise. You're just
Sacrifices.
married. It's difficult. I understand, but I think this will do wonders for you and your character development.
You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch.
And remember, you need to date your wife.
I don't have to do anything.
I mean, it sounds like you do, though.
I'm at a... This is over the table, but I'm at a crossroads here. Do I call fucking Bramnir's bluff and give up Flynn for what would be a year of game time? to spite him and make some kind of really annoying character to play at the same time.
I am very torn out of character. Like,
You should be terrified because I'm at the verge of, does this guy have a British accent or just like a really bad Australian accent that I have to create now?
Because I've got teleport
Everyone would
ready
hear
and
the
forever.
Australian accent quite a bit.
Oh
Flynn's
no,
newest
you
character
don't.
shows up. The
It's
first thing he says
effective.
is "Pip, pip, cheerio."
I don't think there is a better ending for Flynn's character arc than unhappily
Being
married
forced into marriage.
pirate.
It's only for a year, right?
We'll come back, I promise.
The most unexpected end for Flynn is just settling down.
Okay, this is my question for the DM then. If I agree to this, do I get to RP my life here while they go out and RP the rest of the game?
Yes.
Fuck yes. So it's just gonna be a bunch of, I grab another soil seed from my left satchel that's hanging off my hip, and I plant it into the ground, knowing that with every seed I plant, a little bit of Flint's personality slips away. Like, how nuclear can I go here? If I'm going down, I'm dragging this whole fucking game with me.
And that's when we defeated the dragon,
Yeah.
and Flynn changed a diaper.
I was at home churning butter by hand.
You know, a moment, Flynn. Gilbert, everyone, can you give me and Flynn a moment? Is there somewhere we can wander off out of earshot?
I don't know. Ask the DM.
Yes. They're watching narrowly, but you can step out of earshot at least.
Right.
I actively try to evangelize bandits
Flynn,
in the meantime.
I will take you if you want to go.
Yeah, of course I want to go. I don't want to stay here. But if I do
I feel
that,
quite bad about this.
they're coming after us, man. You know? I don't know what
Now
to
I
do.
have. Well, there is a spell. Let me just check. I haven't
Is it
been able to use it.
fireball?
Yet. No. It's
Can
called.
it be fireball?
Well, if you want to just kill them, then I'm always down for a fight. You know me. I will murder.
Here's
kill.
the problem, man. We need them. Like, it's not just a fact. Like, we need their help. They will band together, all the pirate, whatever, assholes, and then they're gonna help us. It's not just about me here. It's about, we need their help. How else are we gonna defeat Jarlaxle?
I'm not worried about defeating Jarlaxle. It's not going to be that hard. We stole his sword the first time. He got lucky, frankly.
You're not wrong.
I'm not particularly worried about any of these people, except having more enemies. But you could just settle down. You're not very good at whatever it is we do.
I mean, I get that. You don't have to say it out loud and be so mean about it.
I'm sorry, you're literally abandoning your wife and probably threatening to kill her dad
I'm
on her
not
wedding day. So
abandoning anybody. I'm gonna come back.
that is explicitly what you're asking me to do.
No,
But
I'm just asking for some ideas here, man. I'm really backed up against the wall, in case you didn't notice.
I think the ideas could have come before the ceremony, with any sort of plan or discussion. But
What difference does it make? You could teleport us out of here, right?
I certainly can.
All right, well, fucking, let's go.
I feel very bad about this particularly.
Okay,
She seems like a lovely young lady.
You're right. I should say something to her. I should kind of explain what's going on. Other than that, I really don't know what to say or do here. Maybe just a little notice, and then we can get the fuck out of here. Is that okay?
Sure. At least finish the rest of the day, the ceremony, I suppose. The rest of the hors d'oeuvres or whatever.
Yeah, definitely. This is a nice spread, so we'll do that. And I'll turn back and I'll go to Uviola. That's her name. That's her.
Please learn her name.
I don't. It's just names. They don't stick to me. I just learned your name like three days ago. So calm down. So I'm gonna go to Uviola and I'm gonna say, pull her aside and kind of talk to her privately, where nobody can hear. And I'll say, look, like honestly, I think we both knew that I wasn't gonna stick around. I think you understand that you can't come with me because it's gonna be too dangerous. But we're gonna go, and I promise I'll be back soon. I'm not gonna leave. I'll be back before our plentiful children that I've impregnated you with last night are born. Uh, don't worry. Like, I got it covered. Can I slip her like a satchel of like 100 gold? I can give her 100 of my gold.
When you say slip, are you trying to be stealthy?
Yeah, because I'm like talking to her off to the side. I'm gonna give her like 100 gold.
You're trying to slip her a satchel?
Yeah, like a little fucking bag, a baglet, a little, whatever gold gets passed from one human to another. And I know 200 gold is kind of a lot, but I'd like to 100 gold, whatever.
You can give her that, yeah. I don't know how stealthily you can do so, but
Okay, well I'll just pass her 100 gold, and I'll add. Okay, that should cover you for a little bit until I get back. I just want to let you know because your dad's not gonna understand. Your dad's gonna freak out about this. He's gonna think I'm running out on you. I'm not. But 100 gold should tide you over for quite a while. Right? I'm not wrong. Is 100 gold a lot of money? That guy sold me his house for 200 gold. 100 gold's got to
He
be,
did. He explicitly said it wasn't a house.
well, whatever it is. The shack.
Well, he said it's not a proper home.
I mean,
Yes, I know that.
now it's a love shack.
Yeah.
Oh
Love
my
shack,
god.
baby, love shack.
Right, I immediately teleport myself out. I'm gone.
No, you need
No
to
one's coming
take
with
me
me.
with you. You have to
You
take
can
me
all
with
stay
you.
here. No more. None of that. He's going back to the university. He's done with this shit.
He's gonna become a bard.
She throws herself on you and like wraps around your leg and holds and says, "No, you absolutely mustn't. I refuse."
Bramnir? And I'm gonna like give Bramnir the let's get out of here symbol. Things are going
Bramnir,
south, Bramnir.
let's not. Think of the poor girl.
I'm almost at a 50-50 point here. Yeah.
Sounds like you might need a roll.
Yeah. 50-50. Whether I'm gonna cast teleport. I'm gonna do it subtly. I don't know if there's some sort of spellcaster rune. But I'm genuinely 50-50 whether to leave Flynn somewhat to his fate. I can always come back another time.
You son of a bitch.
I'm just so
So
torn because.
You teleport yourself?
Oh no! I'm gonna bring everyone because I don't think anyone particularly wants to stay here. So it's just whether
Well, okay,
Flynn.
teleport's only within 10 feet.
Yes.
I'm just gonna tell you, like, if you try to gather all of you together within 10 feet of each other, he's gonna get paranoid.
We're just giving our last goodbyes.
I'm just saying, like, then you gotta like play it up a little bit or something.
No, that's fine. I'm not. I'm still. I'm conflicted. Because yeah, Flynn is kind of a jerk.
Think
So
of the
is
poor girl.
Bramnir. Yeah, but I'm not
She's
sure
good.
whether it's a punishment to leave him here with her. Like, I don't think she'd be a very good husband. I don't
Well,
think she's winning if he stays.
yeah, but if he's not a very good husband, you can come back in a month and get him, and it'd be fine. And we don't have the enemies of all the captains. We're just
I'm a little
we're
concerned
out.
that no one's fighting to keep Flynn with us. Has he garnered no love or affection from any of the other party members? No one willing to fight his cause. I feel like I'm the closest, and I'm still 50-50. No, I like Flynn, I guess. He's a very conflicting character. let's not do anything yet. There's no rush. We can get them all
Oh, I
drunk
like
before
Flynn
we try and teleport off.
too. This is funny. Trying to be
This is
the
so
devil on your
funny.
shoulder.
This is just so funny. Oh god. Let's just stay here for a little while. I want to talk to Gilbert about tactics and strategy. He says he knows the other captains, and I have a list of captains we should be talking to. Flynn, I ignore whatever Flynn attempt is to try and get me to do anything. I'm not listening to Flynn at the moment. Although, as I'm here, sorry. What's your name? Boat owner person?
Texeria.
You sound very cool. Rad, I might say. Do you want anything with us? Why are you a friend of Gilbert's or
Gilbert, I do
Jalaxel?
count amongst friends.
Right.
And mostly I wanted to see the mighty Flynn suffer a little bit, maybe.
Well, I can certainly understand that. Are you trying to kill him as well?
I haven't properly decided yet.
Because we are in need of his ship. And certainly we're in need of allies. Not just Jalaxel. We have some other things to be dealing with. I don't suppose you happen to have some time to chat? See if we can come to some sort of an arrangement where we can help each other out with anything. You're not looking for any help at the moment, are you?
What are you hoping to chat about?
Well, we've got a few threads going along, but the primary thrust of what we're trying to do is deal with. I don't know if you've noticed that there's a curse going along globally that's preventing people from being their souls re-entering their bodies and being resurrected, as it were. That's our primary thrust, but we have a few other things that we could do with some help on, quite frankly.
I think I've noticed a bit of it, indeed.
Does the phrase soulmonger mean anything to you?
He kind of like purses his lips and he says, "Isn't that a famous pirate ship?"
But maybe. Um, I don't think that's the thing we're talking about, though. But if it doesn't, then you probably can't help us.
Sounds like a good pirate ship name, don't you think?
It sounds like yes, a great pirate ship name or a great band name as well. What about the city of Uwu?
Ooh.
Of who?
City of Umu. Sorry.
Umu.
Amu.
I don't
Umu?
understand. Is that like a cow person village?
Never mind.
Another-
Artist Simba. I think someone already asked you about that.
Artis?
Artist, yes. He's lost.
He made his way down to Dungrunglung, didn't he?
Where's that?
I don't rightly know. I don't have a map, you see.
On Grung Lung. Thank you. You don't have a map. That's terrible.
There's few enough here who have maps of Cholt. It's
Oh,
treacherous
Flynn.
and tricky.
Flynn's been passing them out like candy, as far as I'm aware. I don't know if he still has any copies.
You see his face darken as he goes, "You mean the mighty Flynn has managed in getting a hold of a map of Cholt?"
As one of his many, many great deeds, yes. And in his infinite wisdom and generosity has been trying to share that amongst as many people as possible. For the betterment of all.
He's quite consternated at all of this, and he seems very annoyed.
You seem jealous, friend. Is he like a rival of some sort? Or an ex-lover? Or
And that he is.
Oh. Is he aware of any of this rivalry?
Rival, that is.
Ah, yes, I assumed.
He just lets that hang in the air for a little while.
Well,
Um, he looks at you and he says, nodding, ever since he pirated the ship that I was on with my family as a passengers, he's been a rival of mine. I was determined to become a better, more famous pirate than he, and I'm well on my way to.
that's well done. Very good.
And then in a very dramatic, like, soap opera / villain type, he, like, suddenly about faces and puts his back to you and he continues to speak. But even as he is without ship or crew, humiliated by Jarlaxle, not even a proper pirate anymore, still he is more highly regarded than I.
Partway through his speech, can I do this? Is this a little cliff edge? Is it far?
It's 20 feet.
20 feet, fine. Just one of these. I can't stand this man anymore.
See you next fall.
Okay. Oh my
Just
god.
give him a little shove. This guy won't shut up.
Oh my goodness, you're pushing?
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
I'm done with this.
wow.
Like, this guy's clearly full of hot air. Like, if this starts a fight, that's fine. A wedding brawl is perfectly fine. I'd expect no less for Flynn's
Peaky
wedding.
Blinders.
Grimnir, what did you do?
Oh, did you not? Oh, I can't. Like, I have a. It's a trigger for me. Bad monologues. The grandiosity. Oh no, awful. No, I can't. I just no.
I'm gonna say real loud. I never seen Flynn fall off a mountain cliff like that.
He's just.
What a
he-
joke.
I mean, he's just an idiot.
Well, you've stepped in it now.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I hope he starts a fight. I'll murder him before he gets a chance to move. I got
Oh,
you,
it'll be.
Grimnir.
I'm aiming for a brawl, not a fight to the death. Whether that's something I have the option of doing.
Shanks, how confident are you that you're going to go first?
Pretty confident. I mean, I do have shit rolls, but I have a high initiative and I can add a D8 to it.
My internet is slow, and I'm trying to also decide how much of a fight this starts.
I mean, it's a pirate wedding. There's no way we get out of here without a brawl. There's no way.
It's a bad wedding
The
if we
brawl. I'm just deciding how much of one, because Bramnir just pushed somebody off a 20-foot cliff.
20
Well,
feet.
he did it with his mind. Does he roll to see if he knew that Bremner
I
did it?
wasn't trying to hide it. He might not see. The others can see. That's fine. He might not notice.
I understand that it's like discreet, but at the same time, he's standing right next to him. So
Yeah,
all
no,
they need to do is see somebody fall off, and they're going to assume that he did it, even if they were wrong.
Oh, the first thing I'm going to say is don't even pretend for one moment that none of you have ever wanted to do that to this man. Don't even lie.
Oh god, Texaria
Is he
is
popular?
gonna need. He's gonna need to make a dex save. He falls 10 feet, but he finally catches himself as he's coming down. But he does drop off the side of the cliff, and everyone in sight immediately sees him fall. And the daggers come out, as do all the other weapons, as Gilbert just lets out a shout of surprise and horror at what you've just done. And you hear him futilely call out, "No! Oh, fuck it."
Trying to kill anybody, right? I need to know for. I asked Brimnir, like, are we trying to kill them? Or
No,
is this a fun brawl?
it's just a fun ball. We'll just toy with them.
This wasn't me. I did not do this. This was Bramnir.
It's just, yep.
Yes, correct.
Somehow, against all odds, Flynn has still not started a fight.
Because I'm really the chill, cool captain. I'm not like the,
Oh,
you know.
God.
Nope,
I think
that's
you
not it.
didn't bait me to put a man right on the cliff edge and have him monologue. Like, I question if anyone could have resisted such a.
That's what makes him a good DM, is he knows everybody's weaknesses. If I find Flynn won't start the fight, I bet I can get Bramnir to do it.
Yes, I'm quite easy to rile up, to be fair.
I mean, it's really something for the gaslighter of all gaslighters to complain that the DM gaslit you into a decision.
What is
He's got a
Fine.
point.
Whatever. I did it. It's fine.
Bramnir is the embodiment of the meme that's just Eric Andre, who's just like, how could you do this? And it's him shooting himself.
Exactly.
It was a bait. It was a clear bait.
Bait's not the same as gaslighting.
Fine. You are the master baiter for sure.
I like the master
Bit
baitist.
clear.
Hey now. I'm engaged. I have somebody else for that.
Come on. I'm gonna murder some people. Oh,
Oh.
brawl some people.
We're not murdering, right? I need to know.
You don't get to. You have
as-
to go first.
Bramnir, as you push him over the side, I will give you a moment to call out something to the rest of your party if you want to.
That felt amazing. He seemed like a bit of a dick, and that's all I will say.
No warnings or advice or restrictions you want to put on
Nope.
your party?
Nope, I trust them 100%.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
I trust that no matter what, I'll get out of this fine. And these
There you
guys
go.
just keep cycling through every week. It's like, if they all die, then God will bestow upon me 3 new random people to play about with.
Whoa.
That's how
You
Bradley
already
sees it.
wrote Flynn off.
Yeah, that hurt the most because that's the only thing I took away from that.
No, 3 is these other 3. Flynn is not gonna, if I teleport to the other side of this planet, Flynn will be there somehow.
It's true.
He'll
I'm
just
hurt.
turn up with a bottle of
It's
banana
true.
schnapps,
It's true.
and
We're
But
you're
no.
like, whoa! Whatever.
The only
tell you-
tragedy is if you leave and everyone else dies, you won't be able to reclaim all the loot that they've accumulated, which is at this point in the vicinity of 1 million gold worth.
We have loot.
I never claimed. I ain't about that money. I'm about that. I don't know what. I have no idea what brand is about.
You wouldn't last 10 minutes out there in the jungle without sunscreen. You need our money. When buggers die.
I have loads of money. I asked you to spot me. I have thousands and thousands of gold.
I think he's saying he's avoided paying anything and he's gotten you to pay everything, so his life
That's
savings
exactly
is
what
pretty.
I'm saying. I have not had to tap into any of my personal funds. I am set for life.
We kind of all are. We're kind of at a point where we all have
Not
a little bit of
Shanks.
money. Yeah, Shanks.
Not me.
Not tricks.
I really didn't want to kill any of these people. You're really pushing my hand.
Okay. Don't kill anybody. I don't know why you'd assume we'd have to kill someone because I pushed someone off a cliff.
That's how this party works.
Only 20-foot drop.
I mean, he's not wrong. This is how the party works.
True.
Yeah, on that note, I was just about to ask, like I feel like the whole turn order thing is kind of compulsory. Is there a way to opt out?
Well, I mean, the deal with the turn order is you can opt to not participate in it. It's just there in case you do step into it.
Noted.
You can just as much pass on your turn or sip an ale or say that you watch.
Dude, spoiler alert. God.
I mean, if you have any kind of illusion magic, you might be able to turn on, like, to play some Benny Hill music.
Ring ding 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 ding. What happens? This Texaria goes down the cliff, but you said about 10 feet. Manages to
Or grabbing hold of a rock with a good save.
and knives are out. It's Daniel Craig up in here. Knives out. Look out.
Yep, and I'm just trying to get back into the world because there's an update and it added a huge amount of new data to it that's making it even harder for me to load the world. But it is going to initiative as everyone jumps on. If people, I don't know if you can without me starting the roll. I'm going to stop and restart the server.
Oh, you know what? I may be able to. Hold on. I mean,
No active
do what you're
combat. Says
Yep, that's what I thought. Sarah might be able to.
Yeah, I'm attempting to reestablish the. Oh, it says that the server's offline.
Yep, I stopped and restarting. Let's see if I can get it.
Flynn, I still don't know if I'm taking you with me, by the way.
That's fair. I mean, whatever. You do whatever your little necrotic heart tells you to do. Okay?
Oh, whenever you start
What?
being fine with my decisions, I know I need to take you with me. I'm scared now.
You and I are fucking intertwined. You have to know that by now. You have to know that. You have to see that. Everybody around us dies. And who's left standing? You and me and our love for one another, Bramnir.
I am quite
Friend,
jealous
please
of
break into
Uvodia.
You Belong With Me.
You are mine. I am yours. We are the ones who are married here. How do you not see that?
We should just kill her and do a new ceremony.
Our fates. And I'm like purposely monologuing directly into his eyes.
Oh my god. Now it's even got me logged in. This is so annoying.
Uh-oh. A problem has occurred.
Major technical difficulties, but oh, goodness. Soli, do you have GM permissions in this game?
I do. It's currently loading. I can also stop this at any moment, but it says it's downloading world data. And please wait. My plan of action was to get this loaded up and then call for action with a turn order. But how can I assist you best?
Just getting the initiative started.
Aye, aye.
Bramnir's a bad guy.
Bramnir is for sure a bad guy. We all are.
This is what you have to see it for what it is, okay? Is that it's a spectrum, man. Okay? This is not there's no normal morality in this world we're playing in right now. So on the scale of shitheads, okay, you are very low on that scale, okay? You might be a shithead, but you're not as big of a shithead as Strahd. You're not as big of a shithead as, I don't know, Flynn. But you're on there. So it's a sliding scale. I can't say if you're a good person or a good character or a bad character, because I think everybody just has this level of shitdom. As soon as you meet them, it's like, okay, what's your deal?
Real Wreck-It Ralph vibes right there.
Yeah.
Might be a bad guy, but not necessarily a bad guy.
Yeah, exactly. That's how it works. That's how this works. It's a sliding scale. Like, do you accidentally kill children? Probably. But
Did you
like,
mean to?
are you using their souls for evil? No.
I
So,
will make note. I have resisted the child enslavement, and I was abhorred when good old what's her name? Gender, not gender. What's the one after gender?
Cithril?
Cithral murdered all those children. I was not pleased with that.
or when, you know, yeah, I mean, okay, so children's your line. There's that sort of
I did try
ranking
to
on this
save that
show.
guy we were torturing as well, but I mean he died in the desert.
You don't even
I
remember his
mostly
name.
blame Corin for that. Oh, Servalor.
Why me of all people?
Because for some reason you gave me a circle to a dead god's temple. Well, not dead god, an old god's temple, and I just happened to send a random guy to the desert to die. A horrible death.
Teleported to a random place, or opened a portal to a random place and shoved a guinea pig in, and you want to blame me for where it went to?
Yeah, you could have made it go to the Bahamas.
You understand that that's emotional blackmail?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Is it working?
And I can't be gaslit?
Bold move.
Why do you gotta
Challenge
antagonize
accepted.
Grimnir?
Challenge
Keep
accepted.
coming.
TPK.
Give me
I'm
a second
ready
while
for
I
it.
add a few more level 20 NPCs to the wedding.
Oh, I've
last
got
minute
backup
invitations.
characters that are much worse than Bramner. Don't worry.
I've played a
And I've
game
got
with
villains
you
that are
for
much
more
worse
than a year
also.
now, Doc,
Oh my
and
God,
you have
we just
never
need to get our
changed
hands
character.
Yeah, you
I
have been
know.
the same character the whole time.
I'm a little jealous that other people have been able to at least dabble, but I do love
You've
Bramner
had
as
two
well.
characters, but you never deviated.
No, and I wouldn't even with another one.
Then how are you jealous?
Just a little bit. I have a small amount of deviation that I think would add a lot of flavour, but Bramner's got flavour. He's got flavour for days.
Savory.
Isn't it rotten
Smoked,
flavor though?
I'd say. Well,
Smoked.
no, you can still be.
Okay, so Corin, it booted me out, and that's probably because now you are signed in.
No, I am not. I'm still stuck on downloading world data.
That's
Oh,
I'm
wow.
paused. Wicked Theatre of the Mind.
Of
I can
course.
see how many people there are. There's 8 grunts. There's old tax area right next to me.
Freaking cat person and a
Yes.
kobold.
Step of Lightning and Miatu the Dashing.
Is Matthew in this? No way.
Who's that?
Yes, he is.
What? Oh, be still my heart. So I don't know, Corin. I don't want to really mess with it more.
No, go-
If you're getting logged in, I can.
I'm trying to get logged in, but it's very much not. Have you successfully logged in yet?
I was able to get to the DM screens, but then I was booted, and so I feel like if I try to get back to the DM screens, it's gonna boot you. Do you know what I mean?
It should not. No.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, then I'll back to join screen.
Okay, so if everyone else is logged in, go ahead and do dexterity ability check rolls, and let's see what you come up with for your initiative. I can add them in later, so we can at least find out who's going first, because I have a feeling it's gonna not be Shanks.
Ah,
I cannot join as game master. It's probably because you're logged in under that, or are attempting to log in under that. And then my profile as Sarah does not have
Wait, why did I
DM
roll a
permissions.
6? Oh.
Uh,
Is this saving throw or ability check?
ability check.
Ability check.
Oh, I've done badly.
You and
I
me
am in
both,
trouble.
buddy. You and me both.
We are in a lot of trouble.
We are in a shitload of trouble.
Speak for yourselves. Sorry.
Can I do a saving throw and subtract 2 because it's closer to my actual initiative than the check?
How's that?
I have a plus 10 for saving throw. I have a plus 8 to my initiative because I add my wisdom.
Oh, because you're adding wisdom. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, also bad.
I'm gonna add a D8 to that.
Nice.
So that's what 23.
So it's on your shoulders whether you murder them or not.
23 is pretty good. Miyato's coming in with a 29.
Alrighty then.
What?
I mean, as long as I go before this guy that Brender's trying to kill.
I'm not trying.
And then Step of Lightning. Where's initiative for Step of Lightning?
Oh wait, I forgot. I have an advantage on initiative.
Yeah, mine should
So,
be actually
this
15
guy-
because I have reliable talent. So the lowest I can roll is a 10. Plus 5 would be 15.
So 26 plus 7 is 32.
I'm
33?
sorry.
What?
Is that for real?
Yeah, I have an advantage because I have a longbow warning.
Are you... Didn't that get robbed from you? We had this whole thing happen about that.
No, I gave the plus 1 to Flynn. I never lost the longbow warning.
How stupidly ironic would it be if you're surprised that it got stolen?
No.
It's actually a 31 because I got to subtract that too, but yeah.
Yeesh.
Oh, there's more guys than. Oh, there's a lot more guys than I thought.
Holy crap. What is happening?
I love how Bramnir clearly attempted murder on a person, and then he's sitting here screaming like, "I wasn't trying to kill them." It's like you pushed them off a 20-foot cliff, my man.
20-foot cliff isn't gonna kill anyone
Yes, it
at this
will.
party. Who?
Maybe the guy you pushed off of it.
Your rival's gonna die from a 20-foot fall.
He's not my rival. He's not even the same ballpark as me. That guy
Well, if he
follows
dies from this fall, then he definitely isn't,
That guy
correct?
follows me everywhere. He's weird.
I've been with you for a year and I've never seen him once.
Maybe you're just not looking.
Yeah, pretty short sighted there.
Why am I here? Oh.
Tolerance.
I can't wait for the day he just kills himself just to respawn somewhere else.
Why do you think
join a
I'd
different
kill
party.
myself? I'll just teleport somewhere else and be like, I can finally get something done.
No, you would be lonely and you would regret your decision. And then you'd have to come and find us and be a pain in the ass. And even that's why you don't teleport away. It's because you know.
Why do you think it'd be hard to find you? I
Yeah,
can definitely scry on any of you.
And we leave a path of destruction no matter where we go.
Speak for yourself. I don't. I leave a path of marriages from port to port.
Path of
Which is-
marriages.
Which is also
All
not
I
hard.
do
Follow
is get.
all my families.
I just get bored.
It's It's not even been a day and he's already trying to abandon this one. That's not boredom.
I'm
That's
not abandoning anybody. I eventually
some
make
sort
it
of a
back, you
disease
know.
or mental illness or something.
I mean, you'll make it back as long as you're not going to go see what the Mad Mage is about.
No, this is
If you
exactly
could
this what
if
happened to Flynn when he was a kid, okay? His dad was the pirate, his mother was the elf queen or whatever. I wrote 2 years ago when I was pressured to do a backstory.
Oh my God.
Okay, this is what happened to Flynn. I'm just going with this story arc. His dad came in, got his mom pregnant, they got married, he went off to sea, came back when Flynn was like, I don't know, 20, 18, and then Flynn just started working on his ship. He comes back eventually. How Flynn sees families, okay? This is how his was. There's nothing weird about this to Flynn. He's perpetuating, what do they call it? Generational trauma.
you're the worst character.
You know what? 20 years from now, when you're thinking about all the awesome adventures you had playing Dungeons and Dragons, when you're telling your kids about it, you're going to be like, the most well thought out character I ever played with was Flynn. You will look
That is
back
not
and you
true.
will say he was insane. And he was well thought out. He had an
The
amazing
most
backstory.
unpleasant character I ever had to work with is this guy who would not stop enslaving children whenever he had the chance.
Didn't enslave them. I gave them cool ass superpowers. Okay, I was
I
the
reckon
professor.
if you tallied up every D&D group that has ever played Curse of Strahd, and you tabulated how many people brought children to the fight, it would be less than a fraction of a percent.
I would be willing to say nobody. Nobody brought children to fight Strahd.
Except
Can-
us.
Can I take responsibility for that? I think I threw out the idea that, like, hey, why don't we invite the children to take these special gifts?
You definitely didn't help. I was definitely the lone man trying to say, let's not bring children to a Strahd fight.
Well, as far as a scale of helpful to no helpful goes, that approach is the least helpful. No, let's not do that. Let's not do anything.
And that,
Meanwhile, we
I
have
just-
some
I
young
just remember-
gamers
Bramner
over here.
of a lot, but not being a no man, like, I certainly did lots of things. I just happened to have a line at child
I'm
slavery.
fucking offended right now that both of you are making such a big deal about us turning into fucking Xavier and the X-Men. That's what we did. We
Right?
made X-Men.
Xavier's
Exactly.
a bad guy, isn't he?
He is.
Because he enslaves
Thank
children.
You. Oh my god. You're one of the only people I've ever heard actually get that. Yes. Xavier's
Yeah.
actually the bad person here.
I think every comic book character is ultimately a bad guy when you think about it too much and for too long. Like, Batman's definitely got Robins. Too many
Oh,
Robins.
Batman.
One is too many Robins.
My favorite thing about Batman is that he's like, kind of like you, Bramnir, is that, except his excuse
Oh,
is
wait.
that,
Where's this going?
his excuse is just like, oh, well, I don't kill people. Like, I didn't do the horrible bad thing. Like, all the other bad stuff that you do gets wiped away with one excuse like, oh yeah, but I didn't do that. I didn't fucking kill him. Or, I didn't... Like, this whole time you're like, I'm not trying to kill him, I'm just trying to start a bar fight. Like, you pushed him off a 20-foot cliff, dude.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
I see a lot
I'm
of
a
Batman
dick.
in Bramnir.
I'm a bad guy.
I said, no, you're not a bad guy. But like you said,
I'm a bad guy.
all of these characters, they're ultimately bad. Except I think like Magneto is probably a good guy.
He definitely does bad stuff.
Yeah, but
He's a Holocaust victim,
he has a
guys.
fucking-
He has
He might have.
he has a reason to do bad things. Okay?
I mean, so did Hitler.
Oh,
Oh,
what up,
let's not.
Kanye? What up, Kanye?
Oh my
Jesus
god, we
Christ.
can't start combat for like 10 minutes and suddenly we're talking about Hitler. Like, we have an audience.
You guys literally stop playing D&D for fucking 10 minutes and you become Holocaust deniers? Like, in chat.
Hi, chat.
I think I'm gonna
Hope you're all
drop some
having fun.
bits. Redeem me.
Yeah, but sure,
Oh, shit.
Bramnir's the bad guy. Bramnir's the bad guy.
Bramnar is the bad guy.
His
Holy
face is
shit.
falling off.
Yeah, we apologize to all of our viewers for the
We've got
behavior
difficulties.
of Bramnir.
Technical meltdowns. Brown is not the one who was brought up Hitler.
That's true. Looking at you, Sarah.
Why?
Oh man, mention Hitler once, and all of a sudden you're
Say-
Fox News. Like,
Say
okay,
Hitler
whatever.
wasn't the
That's a
bad guy
good
one
point.
time. You're literally just saying what Kanye's saying.
You
Like,
bring
screw
up
him.
Robert E. Lee, and all of a sudden you're a Confederalist. Whatever.
Justify the secession of the South, and
So what if I have a hard on for Rachel Maddow? It's whatever. Okay.
perpetuate the slave trade, and your statue gets thrown into the water.
I just feel bad that we might be losing business for Corin if we keep going down this path, and people realize who he associates with.
Nah, he'll be fine. His internet doesn't work half the time. It is what it is.
Oh, initiative's been rolled.
Has it?
Shanks, you said it went up to how high?
31.
31. Yeah.
Miyatu's gonna use his bardic inspiration then.
Also, Duop, do you have bone conduction headphones? Are those bone conduction?
Yes, yes. That's what I
Very nice.
primarily use.
Do you like them?
I do. I like them very much.
Thought about picking up a pair of bone conduction. I think it'd be good for being out and about, oot and a boot.
Yeah. Yep. Very, very comfortable because I don't like having things in my ears. So having them outside of my ears is very good for me. And plus I can hear very clearly what's going on, but also I can hear what's going on around me. So I'm not, so I can still be engaged in conversation and still hear my music or whatever else I'm listening to. So they work very well for me.
Do you call them the bone phones?
You know, I don't. You know, not
Can you call them the bone phones?
I not.
I have started 3 times. Why is it so funny?
Oh man,
It's not, that's why.
That's the point. It's not that funny, but it's pretty good.
you guys are full of it today. Absolutely full of it. I love it.
I'm on my second glass of mulled wine, so
Ooh.
Oh, 'tis the season. Nothing like a good glass of mulled wine. Get the
yeah, so
Okay.
cloves and cinnamon.
Amaretto.
Finally got it up. Shanks, you are up first. As Texeria at least is, completely out of view, but your turn.
Why didn't he fall over here? Right?
No. Oh, okay. That's where it was pushed off. I wasn't even able to see over there. But yes, he's over there.
I don't really want to murder a bunch of people, so I'm gonna take the disengage action. We're paused.
How about now?
Still am. I'll probably have to. Mine's still loading. Oh, there we go.
Oh, okay.
Bonus action disengage. I'm gonna run over here.
Oh my god. Just forced an update on a refresh on my screen too. I only just got in.
Oh,
And I'm just gonna go over here and hey Flynn, you wanna share some of those peach schnapps? And I'm gonna end my turn.
Oh. Interesting.
So in other words, you've left it all up to everyone being angry at Bramnir.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the disengage action. Not disengage, the dodge action when I'm over here with my actual action, but that's all I'll do.
In that case, Miatu comes wandering over towards Bramnir and peers over the side of the cliff and then at Bramnir and says, I believe you just tried to kill one of our comrades.
There is zero chance that anyone would have died from that fall at this party.
a 70-year-old man walking on a cane and with a withered arm comes like creaking up, and he says, "I would have died."
No, we've got a live cleric here.
I sneeze.
You'd have been fine.
Russ says if we wanted him dead, he'd be right now.
If I wanted him dead, I wouldn't have given him a small push. I'd have disintegrated him.
Are you glossing over the fact that you can't revivify?
Yeah, I am intentionally glossing over the fact that I can't revivify.
That's what I was gonna say.
I don't know if they're factoring that in.
Miatu looks towards the others and says, "None of you are going to interfere?"
With what?
We have rules about one man attacking another whilst here in Jahaka Anchorage.
What are the rules?
He seems caught off guard that you're asking, and he's like, "It would either turn into a fight of crews, or should he wish, he could challenge one-on-one in single combat."
Oh, and I go to Bramnir, and I pull him aside and I say, "Hey, say it's a fight of crews because my crew technically belongs to Jarlaxle right now. So if it's a fight of crews, he has to go attack my crew, which is with Jarlaxle."
No, by pirate rules, they're not your crew anymore.
Well, I don't have a crew, so therefore the fight is nullified and it's void. We don't have to fight anybody.
And I think
The
we are
pirate
a crew.
lawyer who's at the wedding in spectacles holds up a leather-bound document and says, "Well, technically, by the rules of combat, the absence of a crew doesn't nullify the conflict. It just means that you're at a significant disadvantage."
Actually, who is this guy? Who invited the?
Can I push
There
the
is-
lawyer off of the cliff as well?
Yeah, that seems.
The
like-
literal rules lawyer is here.
Yeah, I'd like to push him off of the cliff. Is he the 70-year-old man?
I feel attacked.
No.
Not actually. That would be hilarious.
I mean, yes, you could push him over the cliff. I'm just saying it's not the 70-year-old man. And you're feeling attacked that there's a rules lawyer here present?
No, just that we're pushing lawyers off a cliff.
Yeah.
We're living the dream, baby. That's what this is about. Escapism and
First,
fantasy.
kill all the
This is
lawyers.
how we become good characters.
Hey now, we need lawyers.
Target practice.
We're all thinking it. You're not meant to say it out loud.
Oh, sorry.
So
Okay.
rude.
Sorry, stream. Sorry, stream. Didn't mean
I'm not
it.
gonna lie. I'm getting pretty bored of this wedding. I'm gonna bail soon. You can all try and fight
so-
me if you want.
If no one else of Flynn's crew, which they are counting as being, Do Up and Boo Up and Shanks and Shanks and Flynn, excuse me, none of you are going to step up?
If I was going to step up, I clearly would have did it on my turn, right? I'm faster than you.
I'm
I don't know. It's Miatu's
there.
turn, right?
And he's asking the rest of you for your statements.
I offer man for man, and he started the fight. He can finish this fight. I'm here for Pony Keg.
There's a lot with that whole string of statements. But I hear you, Buop says. And Buop says, why fight when there is mead and revelry to be had? Looks like Taxaria fell down the cliff. Taxaria, are you okay? I call out.
I pushed, and there's no escaping that.
Pushed by whom?
who other than the wizard?
I look
Okay.
around and try to make eye contact with the most wizardly looking figure. Who is the most wizardly among us all in this scene?
The one that is a wizard and like had a self-described incident where he couldn't control his own invisibility.
Yeah, but that happens to everybody.
Yeah, like, could you be more specific?
A 70-year-old man?
Are we talking about penises or magic here?
Both.
Really? Since when were we talking about either of those things? I'm just getting caught up right now.
I say
mean,
we
I-
definitely.
I mean, that was Bramnir start to finish. Like he came
So
in with a
wizardly old
self-described
man?
problem of invisibility.
That's a
Ooh.
potion, though, right?
I made
was a
that
lie.
up, yeah. Yeah,
It was just a lie.
Plus
But
the
Danny,
tiny hut.
I look around for the most wizardly looking individual. And if it's a lich, then I'm looking at the lich. But if not, and none of this is allowed. This is
Mitch, just get on with it.
if that is the most wizardly looking individual, then I make long
This is
eye
a
contact.
weird part of the argument to seem to fixate on.
What is this?
Because he called out and he said that the wizard pushed me over, and I'm like,
I've already said I did it. What?
Yes, he said he did it. There's only one
I
wizard.
said I
Like,
did it.
let's
What?
move on from that part. He's a
Yeah.
lich,
Move
which
on.
is the definition of a wizard.
Yeah, but who's the most wizardly?
Oh
Oh
my
my
god.
God.
Flynn
The
is on my level.
lich.
Thank you. Okay.
The lich is the most wizardly.
For the record, we're on turn 2. I am the last turn in the turn order.
You know,
that is
if
so
you're
funny to
willing
me.
and I cast teleport, I could just teleport us 115,000 feet up and something and just all TPK. Or we can just try
Sister,
again.
the longer that you try to figure this out, the more people keep appearing behind us. I think we need to figure something out quicker.
Oh, the me.
I'm just
So
quiet.
Miyatu just wants a roll call. Is anyone planning to interfere?
No.
No.
Interfere with.
Saving my life.
Oh my
Sister.
God.
Say no, sister.
No.
The same thing we've been on about for 10 minutes.
Who's the most wizardly? Because
Sister.
that question was never answered.
All right, now the entire band is turned their attention to Boo-Wop and is attacking Boo-Wop.
Who's pacifist?
The worst kind of person, yes.
Not the toad.
Miyatu just like steps forward, draws his rapier, and he jabs it into Boo-Wop's face.
So good.
I was kind of hoping his sword is called the Raper.
I'm glad he's not. I'm very glad
Dark,
it's not.
dark.
Damn.
Ah, bro.
So that's Miyatu's turn. He's really sick of Boo-Wop's lip. As one of the other pirates here makes their way over and uncoils a rope and tosses it down to Texeria, who pulls himself up and dusts himself off looking enraged. He jabs a finger into Bramnir's face and he says, "You and I shall resolve this in personal combat if you do not wish for the help of your friends."
I do wish for the help, my friends. I can't believe they've all abandoned me.
Oh no, I would
Really?
never abandon you. I was
You
just waiting
can't
for my
believe it?
turn.
Lynn, if you're on my side, we're out of here.
Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna walk right up to where he is.
Okay, is anyone else coming, or is it just me and Flynn leaving? Shanks, you snake, you're staying here now.
I was trying to get to the water so I could use my boat.
You immediately abandoned me in my time of need. I assume someone's going to try and stop us from congregating in 10 feet. Or was that...
Well, I mean, you guys said that you weren't causing a problem and that you were going to let him stand on his own.
Yeah, we're trying to give him a pep talk.
So
feeling
they
a little
kind of lowered their
betrayed.
guard to let you.
Okay. Where are we going? I whispered to Flynn.
Anywhere but fucking here. I mean, unless you want me to see if I can talk our way out of this, but I mean,
Yes, actually, I really genuinely do. Yes, please.
you want me to get us out of this?
Please, just once, talk your way out of something. Let's see it. I want to see it.
Oh my god, I'm about to make this so much worse. And I turn around and I go, Xaria, whatever the fuck your name was, buddy. Come on, it's my wedding day. We can't have all the stabbing and the fighting on my wedding. Guys, put down your swords. We got pony kegs. I'm gonna like point to the shoreline with just a giant stack of pony kegs over there. Come on, you're not gonna
I
do
put
this
down
on
the
my
sword
wedding.
that I did not have up.
Yeah, put away here, put it away, and I'll go. I'll go just like put my hand on the swords. I'll put them back in the sheaths. Come on, guys. It's my wedding day. All right. It's supposed to be a day of joy and love and and all of that. What are you doing here? He pushed you. He's a little drunk.
Flynn, can I get a persuasion check from you? They kind of stand down. Texaria's in a rage, but you're at least thinning the herd.
Oh,
Let's solve this like pirates. Anyone got some dice?
No more
Yes.
dice. No more dice. Okay. We're just gonna be
Nope.
adults about this situation, and we're gonna figure out a beneficial outcome for all parties involved. Okay. Now, Bramnir, say I'm sorry to Xaria.
I'm sorry.
good job.
He looks enraged at you and he points a finger and he says, "This isn't over. And you," he says, pointing at Flynn, "are staying here."
Who are you?
Why are you invested in him staying here?
Yeah, why? What's the deal, buddy? Like, are you just want to be a better pirate than me?
He claimed he was your ex-lover?
Well, I mean that's possible. I've had a lot of ex-lovers. I mean, I figured I'd remember this one, but he's very handsome.
He just looks flustered now at these accusations of being an ex-lover and turns and stomps off.
No, wait, Xaria. God, I wasn't done talking to him. Okay, well, he'll probably stab you in your sleep or something, Bramnir, but I'm sure you'll be fine. Oh yeah, you don't sleep. Well, there you go. I think it's
There you go.
It's pretty much over.
Done.
Who's this dog thing?
Big open mouth.
Yes.
So dashing. What's up, buddy?
Miatao?
Do you speak?
Matthew, the dashing. Do you speak?
Did you just ask the dog thing to speak?
Kobold guys.
I was real rich coming from the frog thing that speaks.
Yeah.
I just
Agreed.
make clicking noises and popping sounds. just
Are you okay over there, Buop? You kind of got stabbed.
That hurt a very great deal. That was intense. I'm not okay.
I think these tall ones are becoming a bad influence on you. That was very, very not wise of you.
You mean unwise? It was unwise of me to doubt our lit friend. I
To be
apologize.
stabbed. It was unwise of you to be stabbed.
Oh, yes. My bad. Mia too, is that how we pronounce your name? As I'm gripping it like, I don't know, pretend sutures.
I
they
don't
have?
think he can speak.
Miatu.
Maybe he can sit.
Can you shake?
He's going to stab you again,
I can
sister.
speak.
Are
He
you house
says,
trained?
Need diaper?
What do you want of me?
You just stabbed our friend.
Ow.
He
An
looks at
apology
you
would be
and he
nice.
just. I think not.
I start to actively die on the ground.
You smell funny. Have you ever showered or bathed?
Oh my god, you really want to get into a fight on my wedding day?
He reeks of wet dog. I don't like it.
Why are you all so rude? Hey, sir, come over here. I got some alcohol for you.
Yes, I call from the floor that I lay on.
I'm gonna put a good berry in your hand. This should help. Not a lot, but help.
Does Goodberry give you a single hit point back?
Single,
Yep.
yes. One.
Okay, so I'm back up to 58. I come back, I'm just erect. I just come forward. I'm like, I know how that sounds. If
If
you're
that doesn't
commenting
go
on
away
it,
in 4
And-
hours, call the ambulance.
Miatu uses panache on Buop.
why? I'm not that hard to convince. What did they say?
It's a wisdom insight check from you.
$18. Um, 34. Okay.
Oh my word.
And you are charmed by Miatu for 1 minute as he looks at you and he says, "You deserved it, didn't you? Everything is good between us."
59, 58, 57, 56, 55.
You do have, while charmed, you do have to answer before that passes.
We are perfectly amiable. Good Miatu.
Then all is good here.
52, 51.
Miatu, is that your name?
That
Oh,
it is.
Brandmere, have you met Miatu?
Can we hire you?
He's trustworthy.
Yes, Boo.
It's also relevant you don't know you're charmed after it passes.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe that he's trustworthy.
How much would it
46.
Bro, shush. Count in your head. How much would it cost to hire you for a mission?
43.
Shh.
For what manner of work?
We're going to assassinate Joe Laxel.
And
I
no
think
sex
you'd be
stuff.
very good at helping with it.
32.
Shush. Not even counting in seconds. You're just counting.
You
24.
want to assassinate him?
Yes,
You don't
we're not
even
very
have
secretive
a
about it.
ship.
Why do you think we
Yep.
need a ship? How do you think we got here? We didn't have a ship.
He gestures towards the gate that opens out to the jungle.
Nope, we didn't come that way.
Then how?
Magic.
25.
Can I vortex warp you into that pond over here? That's not a joke.
I know it isn't.
Miatu makes you a willing target.
I hope I picked the right grung. Did I pick the right grung? Nice try. In that pond. Or
Actually,
whatever
that's a
body of water I
nice
can
place
see.
to deposit us.
I know, because you.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to kill you. I know you're
you're
fine.
not a monster.
It's not like
You were a
leaping off
lich.
cliff.
You're not a monster.
Right,
Anyways,
off you
I'm in the
go to
pond.
whichever pond I can see or whatever. Sorry about that.
That salt water, wouldn't that dry you out?
If one of our party members, a level 13 party members, dies from being put in a pond for seconds, then we need a new party member anyway, and that's fine.
It's true. My one weakness, salty water.
Hey!
Look, we can work out the details later, but we're lacking on firepower. I find most of the times we engage in these sorts of operations. And you certainly seem like you know how to handle a blade. I'll admit I shouldn't have pushed him off the cliff. He was a complete dick.
Takes one to know one.
Miatu just kind of shrugs and he says, "That part doesn't concern me.
Perfect.
I only wish to know if Flynn is going to honor the commitment of marriage."
Of course, I'm going to honor the commitment of marriage.
Is that a deal breaker? If he comes along, will you not?
That's not sufficient pay for me.
No. But is that... We'll work out the rest of the deals, but is that a deal breaker specifically if we take Flynn with us on this attack?
It is.
Right. No, I can't work out whether he's more powerful than Flynn.
Oh, he is. Look how dashing he is.
Can I try and
So dashing.
size him up? So I know Flynn, I've worked with him a lot. I roughly understand his capabilities. When I look at Miatu, how do I get a very similar vibe? I'm not
Miatu
well
can
versed.
see you sizing him up.
I'm not being subtle.
And he starts to change form and shape. And all of a sudden, he looks like he resembles Flynn.
Oh,
Even more dashing. You should
I mean,
keep
maybe
that
we should
one.
just keep
Oh,
him.
you'd suck up.
Not quite as tall, but yes.
So not 6'6".
Like
Just
5'6".
That's me. I'm 5'6".
I'm not. I'm also torn about this wedding thing. Well, I don't know what your particular interest in is in him keeping his deal. Are you friends with Gilbert, or is it just a general honor thing?
Which Flynn are you asking?
Gilbert is a crewmate of mine. And general honor.
Wait, you say crewmate? Is he the captain?
He is.
Oh, okay. That's weird.
Hmm.
Why is that weird?
Oh, because you by saying crewmate, you're putting yourself basically on the same level as the great pirate Gilbert, my father-in-law. I wouldn't even. I mean, I like to tell my crew that we're all on the same caste level, if you will, but we're not. I'm the captain, they're my subordinates, and you're his subordinate. I just thought it was a little weird and kind of unprofessional that you would put yourself on the same level as Gilbert. That's all.
Gilbert pipes up and he says, "Miatu here has proven himself most capable time and again. I am honored that he chooses to be a part of my crew."
Oh, that's weird. Stop talking like that.
Like what?
Like you didn't even, you know, I don't know. It's just weird. Like you're his equal. Like you guys are equals.
Are you not all equals with your crew?
Oh God, no. No. I'm way above them.
What?
Yeah.
You're not talking about us, are you?
Yeah. No, I tell them different, but yeah. They worship me, and I let them.
We were about to abandon you. What do you mean we worship you?
No, well, you're not even on my crew. You were just faking it.
That's fair.
Yeah. It's weird. It's weird. Like that. Maybe that's why you're just not as successful as me.
Yeah.
In fact, I've heard other
I'm
pirates
I'm in the
say the
pond.
same thing. Say the same thing about you, Gilbert. That's really your problem. You see eye to eye with your crew. That's never good.
Gilbert, ignore Flynn. He's an odd man. Let's see, I've got space for 4, assuming Flynn stays here. Gilbert, do you have 4 particularly strong men I could take perhaps tonight, tomorrow night to just deal with this chillaxel problem, lickety split?
Yeah, help him out, father-in-law.
Flynn will stay, of course.
I'll stay. I got no problem. I don't know how babies are made, but I'm pretty sure I can make at least another 3 more in that time while you're gone.
It's one at a time, right?
Or,
Eh,
Gilbert, if you prefer, we could take Flynn with us and he could have an unfortunate accident.
that would be a series of unfortunate events.
Kind of purses his lips. I think I need him to stay here a bit longer.
Well, if anything happens, we will be sure to return some of his earnings to his widow. So, yes. But regardless of that, if Flynn stays here for the attack, would you be willing to lend us some of your stronger men? You seem remarkably competent, some of them.
You'll need pay them,
Not a problem.
but I won't object if they wish to go with you.
What about you? Do you have any interest in coming and killing him directly? Is that your kind of bag?
I have a feeling I need to keep watch on this one, he says, gesturing towards Flynn.
That's a fair point. I mean, I can't make this deal without first consulting with the rest of my team, but if they're interested, then I think we could work out a deal, and perhaps we can help keep Flynn in his place, and we can all end up happy from this.
Yeah.
Except Flynn, perhaps.
Would you trust Flynn if he gave his word?
I don't trust Flynn when he's next to me. But I can enjoy. He will come back if you want him
I mean,
to.
that's a ringing indictment of him and saying that you can't trust him on his own.
You can't trust him on his own. I mean, I'm not a liar. He's
Right, so somebody needs to stay and keep watch of him.
exactly correct. I agree, 100%. Anyway, if you don't mind, I think I might leave with the rest of our party temporarily, so we can talk plans and see if we do want to hire some help. It's been an eventful
If you
day.
wish.
Well, Shanks, do you want to stay? Or...
I'm would like to know the plan. Who are you thinking of bringing? The dashing. How about you? I yell over there at the tabaxi.
Yes, dashing their next best fighter and possibly a couple of spellcasters if they have any spare.
Are you how you Terexia? Imagine the honor and renown you'll get by taking on Draxel. You would outdo Flynn instantly.
I mean, they've got a point. I'd be sitting here, twiddling my thumbs or whatever, and you and Gilbert could go out and get the glory by taking care of Jardalaxle. I mean, it's like Highlander, man. Once you kill that guy, you get all of his clout.
And we'll give you all the credit.
Yeah.
We're part of your crew.
Texeria is not there anymore. Texeria is stomped off.
Oh,
Step of Lightning is scratching her chin as she listens, and she goes, possibly. What are you offering in payment?
Well, I know for a fact that he has one incredibly valuable item just on him. But I'm sure he has a few other items of value. He seemed well equipped. And in terms of upfront payment, 500 gold. Something like that. This is a risky plan, I assure you. But it would be effective if it works.
We prefer payment in gear, if you have any.
kind
I
of
mean,
gear.
yeah.
Do we
A
still have
little
that
bit.
Dragonhide belt? I'm getting monk vibes from Step of Lightning.
Getting
Flynn?
what vibes?
Monk. I could
Oh.
be wrong.
Right.
Just watch you like pay all of them, and they turn out to be like level 3 adventurers.
Yeah. That'd be sad. But with that freaking
That would be the
Nash
ultimate
roll,
That would
fate.
be fucking hilarious. You go into battle with them, they're all just like instantly just stabbed and killed, and you're like, well,
I'm assuming one of them is going to
What do
be
I do?
Flynn's temporary character, right? Whatever he wants to make.
Oh, I have no idea.
his name is Bogan, and he sounds like this.
Flynn, did you
Hip hip,
give
cherry out.
this is a nightmare. Flynn, did you give the Dragonhide belt to someone?
I think I did. Yeah, I can't remember who we gave it to.
We
Oh, we
sell
gave
it?
it to the priest. No, we gave it to the priest as a donation, right? He wanted a
Oh,
donation
yeah.
for
Yeah.
something. We gave him the dragon heart. Wow, I remembered something.
We have a scroll of tsunami.
No, we need the
Wand of
scroll of
light.
tsunami.
Wand of lightning bolt.
No, we need that too. That's cool as shit. What else we got?
Black dragon mask.
No, no, that is my black dragon mask.
We had braces of defense. I don't know if we still have them.
Yeah, we should. We didn't get rid of those.
Okay, there are some braces of defense. You have some +1 armor that you took off.
Nope. That's mine. I stole it.
Okay, don't mind. And Flynn, are you wearing the belt of hill giant strength?
I am.
Okay. We're quite poor.
We're poor.
I'm not giving up that. Water absorption, we've got.
Nope, that's mine.
Okay, does anyone else have any notes on any of these things? That's all I've got, I think.
I don't keep notes. I play by the seat of my pants.
Right. Yeah, that's all we've got. 1 braces of defense. That's a bit sad. There's a staff of healing in a frog hemoth somewhere, possibly.
Oh, that's true.
And then
We should go find that thing.
don't we have an
I've
immovable
wanted
rod?
to do that for a very long time now, but everyone seems to be quite against it.
Well, Rivet was against it, and we just kind of honored her wishes.
Well, there seem to be some things that pulled in different directions. Like We're really gonna go after the froghemoth? Or are we gonna trace down and try to get further to doing away with this death curse? I think the death curse is our main priority, right?
Well, that's like the thing, you know.
Elaxel's the number one priority, isn't it?
Yeah, he keeps hunting us down. We're
Yeah,
eventually get.
Jarlaxle. Well, actually, I think this situation we've gotten ourselves into here in this general
Okay.
shithole is number one priority. Second to that would be Jarlaxle. And then third to that on our list of things to do would be the death curse and or find that staff of healing.
Then I think the issue is the only way out of this situation is we teleport you away and immediately make an enemy of this entire place here, and I'm not sure I'm inclined to do that.
What's one more enemy?
More than one.
It's quite a lot of enemies. There's like 30 people on this map.
Granted, it is at least two. So
I don't know if I'm happy with killing Jalaxel just to have the next head pirate king also try to kill us.
So what are you saying? You want me to stay here for a year? Make babies? Be
I want
Yeah.
you to be
farmer?
less of a problematic
Yes.
teammate.
Make
Yes.
lots of babies.
Okay, says the guy who just pushes people off cliffs at randoms at weddings.
And nothing came of it. Everything's fine.
Yeah, okay. I should have let you go down for that.
Well, I didn't get married, which is a tad more permanent situation.
No, it's not.
Genuinely harder than most of the other situations we've come across for me to try and deal with.
So, what can you offer me in recompense?
Braces of defense, which I'm sure are useless for you, or as I said, 500 gold. Got some healing potions. I honestly, I don't know how much aid for an assassination job normally goes. What's the running amount?
We usually just kill people for free.
Yes.
Usually, when you're deciding to hire for the most dangerous person on the island, the pay is a little bit better.
Well, why don't you tell us what you want, and then we'll make it happen, or kind of look for
The
help.
tabaxi just kind of blinks and looks at you and says, I was sure I already did.
Yeah, you said magic item. Or gear. That's kind of vague. We don't know what kind of gear you use. Like, do you wear plate? Do you fight with your hands? Do you need a weapon?
Weapons, plate. It sounds like you only have one single thing to offer.
I mean, I'll give up my boots, if it helps. And they make you really
What
quiet.
kind of boots? Oh,
Boots of the
I was
elven
looking
kind.
for something of speed.
Can't help you there. I mean, I can help your initiative with my longbow if you use it, and I'll take my +1 back. But I think that's all I can.
She shrugs and she says, the bow would be acceptable to me.
Damn it! I look over at Flynn. Can I have my +1 back?
What +1?
The longbow that you've been using that you're proficient in forever.
Yeah, sure. Here you go.
Thank you.
Since he's not going to be using it, he's going to be planting seeds.
I go to reach her the bow, but it's kind of one of the things where I don't want to give it up. I keep holding on to it. She tugs on it.
She tugs a little bit harder and then looks at you and then shrugs and just lets it go and starts to turn and walk away.
Like, no, here. Please be careful with it. I've taken great care of it.
But what about this
She
other fellow?
smiles broadly.
Matthew, do you also want a magic item, or will you just take gold?
I would do it for 1,000.
Lynn, can you spot me?
With 1,000 gold? Yeah, of course. Here you go. 1,000 gold.
There you go. Right, tomorrow, early hours of the morning. Be ready. I'll come get you. We're going to plan. Is there anyone else on the crew that you would particularly recommend taking? Gilbert, Matteo, Step.
Miatu and Step look at the others and go, "We should be enough, probably."
Right. Shanks, do up. Let's go sort out a plan. Feel free to join us, Matteo and Step. Flynn, be a good husband.
Absolutely.
One's gonna run away.
Actually, I have one friend, says Step of Lightning. 200 gold. Kicked in, and you can bring them along, too.
I'll pay that. Okay, let's go plan.
Flynn, just imagine if you became a farmer planting seeds and it turned out they're all beans from a bag of beans.
Oh my god. That's my dream.
Freaking, we just got rid of the mummy lord. We'll come right back.
I just had a party of level 2 adventurers get the Mummy Lord.
Oh, I feel sorry for them.
Well, they're dead.
I gave them a bag of beans and they promptly spilt them all on the ground and then watered them.
Oh no.
The chaos. I have respect for them now.
They didn't know it was a bag of beans. All right, so you've hired a couple more crew,
Mm-hmm.
and what's your plan?
Well, does anyone have a plan?
I thought you had the plan.
I have the loose formings of a plan. So the issues are, in my mind, dealing with his invisibility and dealing with whatever spell support he has. Keeping him locked down as well, even when he's visible, is difficult. We struggled before, and we had someone very good at locked in. Shanks's burst damage as well might not work against Jalaxel's speed. I don't think he's particularly strong, but I think he's going to be hard to just burst down. So that's why I wanted to hire these extra crew people. Clerics, do you have anything that might help with either the invisibility or keeping him in place and weak?
Is his invisibility a spell? How does he turn invisible?
Well, we weren't able to confirm 100%, but we were pretty confident that it was the cloak he was wearing.
Hmm. A cloak is tough.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have anything that could take out a cloak, I don't think.
I know Shanks's ring has fairy fire, which can help with the invisibility, but the DC is probably going to be too. Yes, it probably wouldn't be hard for him to shake that off. And Shanks needs to use his first turn needs to be doing damage.
I think on my first turn, I'm going to mow down the cannon fodder. We keep getting overwhelmed.
Ideally, we'll strike him when he's asleep. Which is why I was waiting for the early hours of the morning. My plan is to scribe on him and then try and be able to teleport as closely as possible using the knowledge of the scry. How pinpoint that would be, I don't know. I had also thought loosely to teleport us invisible, which uses up a slightly high level slot, but should give us a chance to get into a good position.
Can I look at the clerics and be like, can you all make it? Can you silence the area so he doesn't yell for help?
I do not have that spell available myself. No, sister, do you have silence?
Well, you can change the spells you know every single day.
We won't. Yeah, we won't be going
Yeah.
for at least one more rotation.
And silence
spell.
is a cleric spell, so you could have that tomorrow.
Yep. So I can. So we could prepare it tomorrow.
I know that hinders Brimnir if it's a tight spot, but him, but making no noise while we try to murder him in his sleep.
I think the thing is, if he's dead, the morale of the crew at least is something we could possibly just deal with. Like, if he's gone, I don't know how strong they'll want to keep fighting. Maybe they probably will, I don't know, but, you know. He's got such a fearsome reputation. If he's dead in an instant, then I think hopefully they'll be hesitant to carry on the fight. Just getting him down.
Miatu is listening to all this and saying, "How do you plan to get on the ship?"
Teleport. We have his sword, which should help because it's an object of his, which is.
He's not a location.
Well, no, but his ship is.
His ship's not a location either.
Well, then I will just be risking it with the scry. Just a risk. But at the very least, hopefully we can get close. And then we can find a way on the ship.
And then from there, what?
Well, if we get right close, then it's easy. We just try and kill him immediately. If we're not very close, then we try and stealth our way onto the ship. And then deal with him that way. As I said, we can be invisible for up to an hour, which should help. I believe the ranger has passed without trace as well, which should help us keep quiet.
Yep.
He shrugs and he says, "Well, I'm game. I'll try it however you want to."
I'm not saying it's without risk. Just, I can't see a better way. Unless you want anyone, I'm open to other suggestions. I can't think of anything else. Unless you happen to know if he's going to be near port docking anytime soon in Anchorage. And we can lay an ambush here.
It's possible he will return in a few days' time. He's been pressing himself hard. He may need to come in for supplies.
That's even better.
That's probably a better idea. Okay, do you know anything of his defenses? Does he have any sort of bodyguards who can see invisible threats or anyone?
We've
any
never
particular
served
time?
on his crew.
Okay. Do you know anyone who has, who might be able to provide us with any of this information before he could possibly be returning?
Ooh. They kind of look around and they go, "Davne has." And this pirate looks a little bit uncomfortable, shifting side to side. I've no proper love for him, but I'm not comfortable sharing much of what he has, but he does have all manner of spellcaster with him. He is no fool.
But unless they're particularly powerful, they won't be able to see invisible people at all times. Does he?
If
When
you think he won't see you, then so be it, but he does collect powerful casters to help protect him.
Making silence an even better choice, if you wouldn't mind. Do up.
Sorry, say that again.
Silence is going to be a must.
Yeah, I'm going through trying to decide which spells would be most beneficial for us to have tomorrow. I'm thinking possibly locate creature might be one we would want to have available too.
I have. Well, if we're willing to wait a few days until he's in town, if he comes to town, I would suggest we could ambush him with scatter, so that even if the mages are looking for invisible creatures, as long as we can get within 240 feet, which is outside even my range to see, we could immediately pounce upon him. No, wait. 120 feet. It has to be 120 feet. This is complicated.
That's such a short range, Brimir. That's all you can hit from?
Oh no. Well, yes, unfortunately, because of the way distance spell works. Well, I had also thought that perhaps I could take him away from a distance with a vortex warp, but
Where
that
are
would
we
be
having
ideal.
this whole conversation?
Kind of open, I guess. I don't know. We'll be off somewhere. Is there somewhere secretive in the pub that we can be having this conversation?
There's side rooms you could hire.
If you guys are in the pub,
Oh,
then
no.
I'm gonna be walking around the pub with an apron on, like sweeping up, and in the background.
Flynn got a job.
Yeah, I'm gonna like come into your side room and say, "Do you guys need any snacks? You guys want anything?"
Yes,
99
please.
bananas.
Chicken
Please.
fingers,
Lots.
please.
I'm gonna go and work in the kitchen to make Bramnir some chicken fingers. I don't know why he wants me to cut off a chicken's fingers, but okay.
Is there a shop in this town, or is it just the bar?
There's not a proper shop. There's a little bit of a mercantile, and you can get some odds and ends in there.
Brimir, while you come up with a plan, me and I'm gonna go check out the shop, see if there's anything of use.
What about the clerics? Do you have anything that might help? Do you have anything that might help jump on a target, teleport a target away suddenly, weaken them, lure them in with compulsions? I don't. What do you do?
That's what I'm looking through my spell lists now to see. I'm looking at True Seeing. Does True
That will
Seeing
help. That
does
sees to
that
invisibility,
does that
but
Yeah,
take
only
you
for
made
you.
it.
Okay, so I'm going to take that during the long rest.
You need. Oh, it does have a consumable though.
Do all clerics get fairy fire, or is that just a Twilight thing?
That's just a Twilight thing.
Yeah, it's more of a druid spell, I think.
Are we looking for?
It's a wizard spell, also.
No, wizards don't get very far.
So you're looking for teleportation
Artificers.
or
Bards and druids. That's what.
yeah, my bard has it.
Like, ideally, what we want is to get Shanks to be able to unload a full round of advantage damage on the go. So, something the clerics might want is it a holy weapon?
There's a
Yeah, you do
yeah.
an extra 2d8 damage on a hit.
Do you give that away, or is that just them?
That's a touch, range touch, so they can give it to you.
That'd be good.
For your first round, yeah, so we'd want that as an initial thing. I can't think of anything I can do to give you more damage.
What level
But we
is it?
can't.
'Cause I'm not seeing it.
It's a 5th level spell. It's a Xanathar's Guide to Everything Holy Weapon.
Oh, that's why. Because I'm looking in the player's handbook.
Yeah. It's good for someone like Shanks who does a lot of attacks. Or a monk or something.
Be nice if I can get it twice, right? I know that's not how it works.
It would be nice, but unfortunately, it can't stack.
No. Shit, what else can we do? Hmm. I suppose, yeah, some of this does depend on whether we're going to try and teleport onto a ship, which is very risky, or wait for him to turn up, which he may not do.
Sounds like
Good
you're
to-
going to need the week to plan because the teleport is much more unreliable than you're giving credence to. I wouldn't count the sword as counting as an item from the ship
No,
in any
no,
case.
fair enough. That's fair.
And moving vehicles
It would
aren't
be-
locations.
No, but I would thought it count at least as seen once if I did it as soon as I'd finished the scribe,
Seen
which
once,
isn't great.
absolutely. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
For that.
I'm not arguing for much more than that. But like, we have a magic bow or whatever. Like, we probably wouldn't be able to get straight in the room. It'd be like what, less than 25% chance, but we might be off target. That's closer to 50-50, which wouldn't be the end of the world. Well, it could be really, really fun, to be fair. But
Yeah, I'm just thinking. Do you have haste?
no, I actually did. I do not. It'd be nice if I did.
You know what? I gotta cut out early, guys. I'm glad that I am not needed for the rest of the session, and possibly a little bit of.
I think this is the end of the session here. Coming up with a plan and also maybe a plan
Yeah.
for what Flynn does now that he's been pledged away without resistance.
It's on Flynn, really, isn't it?
Flynn is actually going to become me. He's going to become a stay-at-home dad now. He's going to take care of the kids.
If you want, I'll teleport you away at the end, and we can just have these guys be our new enemy after we've killed Jalaxel. That's not a problem. But
Okay, we'll talk about it. We'll see how
Yeah.
I like this housekeeping thing. guys?
All right.